If I asked you to imagine a highly intelligent person, you might picture someone calm, confident, and always in control. Someone who gives perfect answers, makes smart decisions, and never seems confused by ordinary life. But in reality, highly intelligent people are often much harder to recognize. They may look distracted, quiet, messy, anxious, or even socially awkward. Not because they lack intelligence, but because their minds are constantly working in the background. Highly intelligent people are not always the ones who speak the loudest in the room. Sometimes they are the ones sitting silently, noticing everything, questioning everything, and thinking 3 steps deeper than anyone realizes. Their habits can look strange from the outside, but once you understand what is happening inside their mind, those habits start to make a lot more sense. So let's look at 7 strange things highly intelligent people often do without realizing it. Number 1. They mentally disappear while still being physically present. A highly intelligent person can be sitting right in front of you, nodding, listening, and looking completely normal, while their mind has already gone somewhere else. One sentence, one word, or one small detail can send their thoughts in a totally different direction. Someone mentions a movie, and suddenly they are thinking about memory, emotion, childhood, storytelling, loneliness, and why people connect so deeply with fictional characters. This does not always mean they are bored or rude. Their mind simply connects ideas very quickly. One thought leads to another, then another, until they are suddenly far away from the original conversation. From the outside, it looks like they are distracted, but on the inside, they are following a chain of thoughts no one else can see. This is why intelligent people may sometimes seem present one moment and completely lost in thought the next. Number 2, they argue with themselves before they answer. Ask a highly intelligent person a simple question, and they may pause longer than expected. Not because they do not know the answer, but because they see too many possible answers. Their mind immediately starts asking, what exactly does this mean? Is there missing context? Is this always true? What are the exceptions? What would make this answer wrong? This is why highly intelligent people often say, it depends. To some people, that sounds annoying or uncertain. But to them, it is often the most honest answer. They know that many simple answers only seem simple because important details have been ignored. The world often rewards quick confidence, but intelligent people are usually more careful. They may look unsure, when in reality, they are trying not to give a shallow answer. Number 3, they turn tiny observations into private investigations. Highly intelligent people often notice small things that other people miss. A slight change in someone's voice, a pause before answering, a smile that does not quite match the person's eyes, a sudden shift in the mood of a room. These details may seem small, but their brain starts collecting them automatically. They are not always trying to be suspicious or dramatic. Their mind simply likes patterns, and human behavior is full of patterns. They may quietly notice when someone is uncomfortable, when two people are tense with each other, or when someone is pretending to be fine. This can make them very perceptive, but it can also make everyday life exhausting. When your brain notices everything, it becomes hard to relax around anything. Number 4, they become deeply curious about things that seem useless. A highly intelligent person might sit down to check one simple fact and suddenly spend an hour learning about ancient cities, animal behavior, strange inventions, body language, or why certain songs feel nostalgic. To other people, this may look random or pointless, but to a curious mind, useless knowledge rarely feels useless. It feels like another piece of the world becoming clearer. Highly intelligent people often want to understand things simply because they are interesting. Not every question needs to make money. Not every topic needs to be useful. Sometimes they just want to know why something is the way it is. This kind of curiosity can distract them from what they are supposed to be doing, but it can also make their thinking original. They collect ideas from different places, and later, those ideas connect in unexpected ways. Number 5, they rehearse conversations that may never happen. Many highly intelligent people have full conversations in their head before anything is actually said. They imagine what someone might say, how they should respond, what could go wrong, how they might be misunderstood, and what they should say to explain themselves clearly. Sometimes they even replay conversations from years ago and think of a better answer long after it no longer matters. This habit can look like overthinking, and sometimes it is. But underneath it, the brain is trying to prepare. It is testing outcomes, choosing words carefully, and trying to avoid mistakes. The problem is that imaginary conversations can start to feel real. They may feel anxious about an argument that has not happened, or emotionally tired from a situation that exists only in their mind. Their imagination is powerful, but that power is not always peaceful. Number 6. They need silence after too much input. Many highly intelligent people are not antisocial. They may enjoy people, deep conversations, humor, and meaningful connection. But after too much noise, too many opinions, too many notifications, and too many small decisions, their mind starts to feel overloaded. At that point, they need to withdraw. They may sit alone, take a long walk, drive without music, avoid messages for a while, or simply stare at the ceiling. To others, this may look cold or distant, but often they are not rejecting anyone. They are recovering. For some people, the world is just background noise. For highly intelligent people, the world often arrives as information. Every voice, expression, tension, and interruption becomes something to process. Silence gives their mind room to settle. Number 7. They feel behind, even when they are ahead. This may be one of the most painful habits of highly intelligent people. Other people may see their talent, progress, or success, but they often see only what they have not done yet. The books they have not read, the skills they have not mastered, the projects they have not finished, the opportunities they think they wasted. Their mind is very good at imagining possibilities, but that also means it can imagine a better version of their life in painful detail. They do not just think, "I did well." They think, "I could have done more." They notice the flaws, the gaps, the missed chances, and the distance between who they are and who they believe they should be. This does not mean they are ungrateful. It means their inner measuring stick is unusually demanding. So what does all of this mean? It means intelligence does not always look like perfect confidence. Sometimes it looks like drifting out of a conversation because one idea opened too many doors. Sometimes it looks like pausing before answering because the truth feels more complicated than people want it to be. Sometimes it looks like noticing tiny details, researching strange topics, rehearsing conversations alone, needing silence, or feeling behind in a life that others think looks impressive. Highly intelligent people are not always calm masterminds moving through the world with effortless control. Many of them are carrying minds that move faster than their circumstances, question more than they can explain, and feel more pressure than they admit. And if you recognize yourself in these habits, it does not automatically mean you are a genius. But it may mean your mind is more active, curious, sensitive, and demanding than you have been giving it credit for. Maybe you are not broken. Maybe your mind is just louder than most. And maybe learning how to live with that mind instead of constantly fighting it is one of the most important things you will ever do. If this video helped you understand yourself or someone you know a little better, give it a like, subscribe for more psychology and human behavior insights, and tell us in the comments. Which of these 7 habits felt the most familiar to you?